It is Chris and Ken here. How's it going today, Ken?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's Tuesday, man. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on in the NFT space. There's a
yeah,
lot going
man.
on.
There's so much going on. I left for one day and I come back to a stable coin dropping 30%.
Yeah, not so stable right now, man.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that, man, explain to me what happened yesterday. What'd you do for your birthday?
Went out and played some golf and brought some brews and had a good round and went just ate at a restaurant afterwards. Really nothing too crazy, man. Plan
Oh,
on going out
okay.
late. Plan on going out to another brewery later this week with some friends and hanging out there. They usually got like good live music and stuff.
Oh, okay. It sounds like I saw you playing. I saw photos of you playing golf. How'd it go? Like, what'd you shoot?
Oh, bad, dude. I'm not good at golf.
Oh, you're
But
not.
I just did it for fun, man, just to get away and hang out and stuff. I enjoy playing. I like the social aspect of it, but yeah, I just do it for fun. Maybe competitive
So
one day, but you played, at the gutter event. It's not like I've only played a handful of times, so it's not something you can really just like pick up and be good at.
no, it's not. It takes a while. It takes a
Yeah.
good long while. But yeah, you sound like the type like you didn't sneak in any frisbees with you when you went to the golf course, or
Oh, it's
none of that.
tempting,
You just
man.
went to.
Tempting. Yeah, there's a big tournament going on right now to where they have the basket set up at a golf course. So I would love to do something like that, but no, I didn't bring any frisbees with me. Just straight up ball golf. People say real golf,
Uh,
but that's offensive.
it's
That's a
offensive to
yeah,
people that throw frisbee around.
yeah, because
Yes,
you're saying ours aren't real.
it's not, but yeah.
Ball
No,
golf.
I'm joking. I'm joking. It is real. Yeah. So there's a lot. You missed a lot, man. There's a
I
lot
know.
going on in the space right now, and also there is a spaces going on right now with Zagabond from Azuki's. Now, if you're just joining this, of course, the founder of Azuki's came out and said he created a whole like about three what we're calling rugs. Let me put quote unquote
Yeah,
rugs on them, and he
I do
came
have
out
that
with
tweet
it.
pulled up, by the way.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Nice. So the Azuki price went free falling. It just dove down. And I saw a few people still buying Mitch, which was on the show before. He's just scooping them all up. Now Azuki's is down over what? More than 50%, right?
Yeah, which
Or
is weird.
close to.
Which is weird. I'll show you something in a second that I actually like made a joke about earlier today. But yeah, look at Azuki right here. You're talking about we have number 80 wallet buying Azuki. We have Mitch number ranked 195 wallet. Like we have some like pretty knowledgeable people buying in to
Yeah.
Azuki right now.
So how does that make you feel?
Um,
Like
I,
what how does this whole situation make you? How do you feel about this?
This is
Start with
crazy
that.
too. I feel like OpenSea always makes things look better than they are. You look at the top collections over the last 24 hours, and Zuki's number one. It says
It
950.
is
Yeah,
because there's
yeah,
a lot of trade volume.
a lot of trade volume, but it's kind of misleading in a sense. But I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense. It is a lot of trade volume. Yeah, I don't. I think this is. I don't really know enough. You probably know more than me because you're like listening to the space earlier. But usually when FUD like this, I mean FUD. Usually when stuff like this happens, it's a good buying opportunity because like people get scared, they sell out. But I mean, if the project is repeatable enough, it'll bounce back. So I think some of these people, specifically probably Mitch, knows more about the team and more about like the inside and out than a lot of people that probably sold during the fear. But I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, me, I don't own any bags, so I am risky trades. Risky trades do not buy. Welcome back to the show, Risk. Yeah, for me, it feels like this space plays a lot of favoritism. Like a whole lot of favoritism. Like if any other project pulled this stunt out, if another founder of a project comes out and say, "Oh, I did all this stuff before," that project will be done. His whole reputation will be done. But a lot of whales favor Azuki's, so they're gonna keep the floor up, and they're gonna just, and there's a lot of back protecting as well. But when I was listening to the space before this, people are still listening to the spaces right now of Zagabond, which is the founder. Now, of course, if you're just joining us, he did come out saying he created crypto funks, crypto zunks, and tendies. I'm not too familiar with tendies, but of course, we all know the other two, which was pretty bad. So he came out and he's doing the interview, and they started asking him questions. One of the things being that somebody, why did he claim to be OX Mandy? OX Mandy was a girl that would work for Crypto Zunks, I believe. And his response to that was that it's like playing video games. You know how you choose female characters when you play video games? That's how it was for him being somebody else to sell this product, acting as if he was a girl. Now we demonize the Russians for doing this because Fame Lady Squad a while back did this. They claimed to be all women; they were all men in Russia. We demonize them, and but we're not gonna do the same to him because, of course, we like him, right?
Didn't I know this is a little different, but didn't Los Mortos like kind of have the same thing? Like they claimed to be of like Spanish heritage, and like nobody on the team really was.
I didn't look into that. I did hear that rumor. I didn't look into that, so I can't
Oh,
say
okay.
if it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure that'll be accurate. If I were to guess, I would think yeah, it's the space. Now me, I never looked into the Azukis. I kind of felt like they had at least an inkling of Japanese heritage, and like it sparked the whole anime meta. The whole anime meta. I would have thought. I would have thought they had an inkling of culture in there, but even the girls or guys, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Now, I do believe it is favoritism going on. It's people protecting their bags. Again, I'm in the sidelines. I have no horse in this race, so it's just right now. It's more of it's something to do. It's comical to me a little bit. Like it's I'm sitting aside, I'm eating popcorn. It's drama. Yes, it's drama. The space has been boring for a little while. Everything is red. So this when this happened, everybody went the whole Twitter went lit. Like we're all talking about this. It's something to do. A lot of people call this like one of their worst days in their crypto career so far. So it is pretty dramatic. I'll give it that. It's very dramatic.
Yeah,
But
I love.
the answers
Oh, what's up?
now, I was saying the answers he gave in the spaces. Uh, and also when they say why now? Why did he come out with this information now? And he basically said in more professional words that he was being extorted. That's why he came out with the information himself. So if that wasn't the case, he'd never come out saying he did all this. And what sucks is that the people that bought Zunks, Funks, they didn't get allowed spots for Azukis, man. Like,
Yeah,
what's going on? That's messed up. That's really, really messed up.
yeah, it's pretty crazy, man.
But yeah, it's crazy. And after this came out, they made a lot more money too because all the trading volume that just happened and a lot of people buying and Steve Aoki bought. So you already know.
I love
You
that. I
already
thought it
know
was
what's going on.
hilarious, man. He said, "I hope the signal's a dip. Then I'm gonna go back and take the and start sweeping." Basically, yeah. Steve Aoki bought yesterday, and that's like just when the meme couldn't get any better, couldn't get any more memeable. Steve Aoki's like, "All right, now's the time to buy." The comments killed me, bro. Some of them were like, yeah, bro, just sealed Azuki's fate. Some of those are hilarious. Oh, this one's great, man. It's
Yeah, I saw
Steve
that.
Aoki knocking on the doors. You got like Moonbirds and just killed
Yeah.
Azuki. Now coming for Lombard's Genesis. Dude, that's funny, man.
He always buys the top, man. And he knows this too, so it's cool. But he does always buy the top. But yeah, it's I really wasn't convinced. It doesn't feel like there was any remorse. Especially when he pretended to be a girl. He said it was for the whole team. It was a different profile for the whole team to use. So it wasn't just him. Yeah, it had another girl up on stage. I forgot her name. She was up on stage to basically back him up, saying we were all using that female profile to act like that's another team member. Although he did say it was like a video game and he plays with women. Well, no, he plays with female characters in video games. So it's kind of applied. It
Yeah,
was
man.
okay for him to act like a girl to I guess sell more because there's less women in the space and there's There's a lot morally wrong with that. Like you're trying
Yeah,
to use a whole nother gender to sell your product. That's
yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, it's like that's where things get a little bit deeper and a little bit more confusing because, like, Web3 is like your, in a sense, your digital identity, and
mhm.
obviously I don't want to like get political, but like, there's people that want to identify as other things. But
Yes.
when you do that to sell a product and like take advantage of, a gender or a race or something like that, like that's a little messed up in my book.
Is yeah, it is.
It's one thing to claim whatever you want, but like it's another thing to do it for a product, just to sell a product or just to like I don't know, like that doesn't sit well with me. But I feel like that's probably where the space is getting a bit deeper when it comes to that.
Yeah, yeah. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. This is not. It's there is a lot of favoritism. Azuki's is not gonna go down to zero. It's not gonna go down to zero because there's people with a lot of money that is gonna hold it up. That's how I learned this a while ago by 9 by 9 when he mentioned when he was involved with the Pudgies how he made sure the floor price stayed at 3 Ethereum. That's what kind of happens. A lot of whales make sure that the products they like, the bags they have, and the people they like that they favor, they make sure they succeed no matter what.
Yeah, they can
So
afford to buy their own bags, so like they protect the floor by buying more. So
yes,
when that floor drops, the whales are the ones buying it, and they can basically afford to hold it up.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. So that's what's pretty much gonna happen with this as well. It's he's not gonna be held to the same standard as everybody else because again he's favored by some people. Now, as we saw, Mitch was scooping up a whole lot of these. He must know something we don't know. I hope he comes on the show and let us know because again, he's been on the show before, and he was just going off. He bought at 15, he bought at 13, 14, he bought at 10. Like he cleared it all up. But I don't know if this is gonna be a good this it's a big hindrance. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a big hindrance for the whole Azuki narrative to bounce back from this. It could bounce back, but this is always be there. This FUD, this is a huge stain in the whole in the record because again, like you was pretending to be a woman, dog, like, to sell one of your previous rugs. Like, what's going on? And now they also had to define what a rug is. He said he didn't. It was he did what he promised. Like he couldn't do more. Product market fit, he called it. Like it wasn't much more he could do. So it's not like he just abandoned it, but it wasn't really a rug like that because he did what he claimed he was gonna do.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
like a bad joke. Like I know that I sent you the video, but I saw a video on Twitter that was like basically what led him to make that tweet. It was a joke, obviously, but it's like, all right, well, the market's down. There's not a lot of sales volume. We make money off of royalties, so let's make people sell so we can get more royalties during this down market. And hey, it's working. They're trending. They're number one on OpenSea right now.
oh yeah, I'm trying to get Mitch to come through to the stream, man, to let us know like what does he see in this, like how does he see this moving up on in the future? Because again, he did scoop up a lot. He said he's willing to come on the show with us, so I really got to know like what alpha does he know that we don't know. Of course, a lot of people in the MVHQ. Again, we've interviewed a lot of them, and they're close to the pulse of what's going on. So I'm trying to see what they see coming up. Again, with Azuki's rise is kind of odd because I was in NFTLA, and it was a big thing in NFTLA. Like that was the biggest party everybody wanted to get into. It was you're not gonna be able to get into it. Again, Azuki was on the rise at the time. The floor price was very high comparing to it was a little higher than this, I believe, or no, maybe. I don't really remember. But that's when they also dropped the beans. And the beans kind of just that was a big I saw like before I knew what was going on, I saw on Ninjalerts, a lot of people were just selling Azukis, right? Then I saw the price of Azukis. It was so low. I was like, wait, what? What's going on? Like something must have happened in this space that Azuki's just free falling. The beans all in Ninja Alerts. The whole trend was sold beans, sold Azukis, bought beans, bought Azukis. I was like, what's going on? That's why I had to do a little bit more research and found out that, yeah, he has finally, Zagabond came out saying he created some things that some people will call a rug. He's not calling it a rug, but a lot of people in this space would.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. The chart's really interesting too. So like this is the first time we've seen Azuki have higher sales volume with a lower price. Any other time there's been a spike in volume, the price is
mhm.
correlated. So like you look at like in April 1st, the sales volume was 318 sales in that one day, and the price correlated and shot up to 27.5 ETH. Whereas right now the volume's almost that high. It's close. It's like the second highest volume day with 498 cells, but the price is going down. So this is where charts alone don't always work. You kind of need context and like fundamentals and to be involved with the space. But it's just interesting. Like if you weren't plugged in at all and you were just looking at
Mhm.
charts, you'd probably be so confused right now. Like why is there 718 cells but the price continues to go down?
Yeah, they're trying to save this ship, man. A lot of people are protecting their bags. A lot of people are playing favoritism, and I can see that because if it was any other project, like any other founders that we may not like that, or a project that we may not like that, it'll go straight down to zero, and there will be no remorse. There was nothing trying to save anything. Now I can understand when Mikai Johnson with the Akutars, when that whole debacle happened. Of course, that's a bad mistake, but we'll still side with it. It's not morally wrong. Like they made a mistake, they lost money. We could still back that up. But to come out to see that you're a founder, that you've been creating you have a history of creating projects and just moving on to the next one without really claiming or being anonymous throughout the whole process. Throughout the process, we don't know it's you that created those rugs back there. We never knew that because you're anonymous. And you never tell us. You're never transparent until somebody is extorting you to expose you, so you have to come out and beat the traffic. So
Yeah, man,
I
pretty
don't
rough.
know, man.
It just scares me
We
even more for like anonymous devs. Like I knew it sucks because Suzuki was like was maybe still is. Well, I guess we'll find out. Was a good example of how an anonymous dev like could still be a strong project, but like it gives me even less faith in anonymous devs. Because like I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
I know there's projects out there that have anon devs. I'm actually involved with one that I feel like is probably going
Of
to be
course
good.
you are. A lot of
Yeah,
rugs, Chris. You love rugs, so
this one's not a rug, bro. It's always good.
let me be the judge of that, Chris. In the
But
Palm Network.
no, AVAX. But
Oh
which
my God, man.
by the way, I was in a space today, and same guy, I think that's Captain Nick, or I forget what's his other name he goes
Captain
by.
Cakes,
Yeah, Kicks.
art
Uh,
speculator.
Art Speculator. I think it was him. It might have been Easy. Pretty sure it's Art Speculator though. Was talking about how like Polygon has just been so slow, and how like AVAX has been the opposite. AVAX has been like doing well. So it could be a transition
Mm,
of some gaming on AVAX and other networks until
really?
2.0 comes out, which we'll see. Again, I don't want to misquote because I don't remember if that was Easy or Art Speculator.
Well, if it's
I,
art speculator, you better be sure because
yeah, because that's
he's
Crypto Raiders.
behind crypto
Crypto
raiders.
Raiders. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and
It
that's
must have been.
Polygon.
It's probably Easy then. I get them confused sometimes because they're both on Nifty Portal.
I was gonna
And
say
on the
something
plugin.
racist, but let's keep going.
What were you gonna say?
No, 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 no,
uh,
no,
but
no, no, no.
but yeah, and I know Easy flirts around more with like he's on Soul and stuff, so it would probably make more sense for it to be Easy over Art Speculator. But either way, I mean he's got a large following and a large influence. And he's a good trader.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they are. They're very good traders, and our speculator is top 1,000. He's up there in
mhm.
the realized profit on Ninjalerts.
Which is
So,
crazy because he's not even that active, like compared to the other people we see. Like he's active, but like compared to people we watch, like me and you on a
hmm,
weekly, daily basis.
Griff,
Yeah, Griff
Sneaky,
and
Fleur.
Sneaky. Yeah, like a lot of these names, like they're like you see them all the time. But I don't know. There's some high ranks that you don't see often. Like I mean, this one, IH rank 36, never seen before. So
Yeah,
it also makes me
yeah.
wonder, like, did some of these people just hit really big one time and make it up to the top? 1 to 500? Like did they go hard on a certain project
Mm,
and realize that? Which ones worked? Well, but
yeah, we'd have to talk to Trevor how like these are like updated, how the
yeah,
stats are
yeah.
updated.
So I think these are realized gains.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, interesting to think about. Rank 41. I mean, again, we have some high ranks going on Azuki, which makes me feel like what do they know that we don't?
I mean, they have the money. That's why they're high ranks.
Yeah, not only do they have the money, dude, like not only is this buying a dip on Azuki, but this is buying a dip in the entire market. Like everything looks uncertain right now. Like,
Yeah.
we just had a huge drop off in NFTs, crypto stocks, macroeconomics,
But
inflation.
there's a little bit of a. I must say there is a little bit of a bounce back right now, though. Like not too much, but like the apes, of course, whatever they do, it's like the NFT Bitcoin. So
Yeah.
they bounce back a little bit, not
Hmm.
not as much. Maybe 10 Ethereum floor rise, and it's it's bouncing back. Azuki's kind of bouncing back too, man. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, but I
I
don't know
think
if
it's a
it's as.
I think it's a dead cat bounce. I think it's gonna be a fake, but we'll see. I'll try to play accordingly. I
Mm.
will say like it's funny because a lot of people who own apes have been like shilling this, but I will say that I almost feel like ApeCoin might be a good short term bet because I do think if Yuga Labs announces something in the next like few days or weeks, that could impact the price massively, which would be counter to the entire market conditions. Like we could see a jump from 10 to 15.
Speaking of which,
What? Did,
speaking of which,
did I miss something?
speaking of which, Chris, speaking of which, now they just did in the Mocha brand, they just did an announcement that the apes are coming out with, Steppin, right? I talked about Steppin before.
Yeah, the
The
walk to
Solana.
earn, walk to
I
earn
finally
Ponzi
just got
scheme.
a code today. That's the crazy thing. A
You
friend of
buying
mine
in?
probably. I am most likely. Yeah, I just gotta buy shoes first, and it's 12 souls, so it's I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get my money back. But the Apes are with a partnership with an Mocha brand. They're gonna pretty much do the same thing. Move to earn. They
I
you
can walk. I
will.
can walk my ape.
It's like stepping. It's basically I don't know. I think it's called Dust Runner. I'm not. Let me try to pull it up so we can see
Oh,
it. I just got
maybe
the
you could
alert
walk.
this morning.
Maybe you could walk your dog. Walk your dog to earn.
It's only you, man. But yeah, you could. With stepping, you could do that. As long as you walk, it's fine.
Well,
Let me see if I could
Franksy's
pull it
selling
up.
these. Franksy's selling some other sides right, other deeds right now. Just sold two. I would say
Really?
I almost feel like Franksy's liquidating today. Like, look at this. Other
Mm.
deed. He sold one, two, three, four, five other deeds. He sold one Azuki. He sold one, two, three, four, five beans. I don't know, man. I don't know. But he did buy a
Uh,
couple of things. Like he bought some RTF uh, KT and stuff
Artifact.
like that. Yeah, artifact.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the. I'm not seeing it right now, but it's a partnership with Animoca brand. Let me try to find
You sure it wasn't
Animoca
one of
brand.
those connect your wallets and let me drain your ETH that you saw? Free airdrop.
No, no, it's a partnership with Sandbox as well because I have Sandbox, so they did the announcement on there. Let me see if I can find it through Sandbox. That might be easier for me. Uh, if I could find it. All right, here we go. Dustland. Oh, why'd I call it Dust Runner? Okay, Dustland. Okay, I'm gonna find it now.
Okay,
I
yeah.
called it Dust Runners.
Dust land.
All right, let's see. In Medium article, let me pull it up on the screen so you could
Sure.
I'm gonna send you the thing of it.
Is this some alpha? Like, is this something we're gonna be able to mint, or is it already an established project?
You tell me. It just launched. It just launched. If you look at the date today,
We got
a few hours ago.
Dustland, Operation Apalalis, live now. After much chatter, pilot hints, the side quests.
Okay, let
Okay,
me
so
hover
it
close
is
to.
going to be a mint. and I guess apes automatically get an allow list. Um,
All right. So where's oh okay. If you go to the website, click on the hyperlink for the website. I just did that on my end. Not that one. I don't know what that goes.
this goes to
I
their
don't know
this
what that
goes
is.
to their actual OpenSea. All right.
That looks weird. Just that one right there, the dustland.com. Look at that. World's first move to earn on the blockchain. Is that a
Hmm.
fact or nah?
Maybe they drop before stepping.
And no, they haven't dropped yet. They're dropping.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very interesting claim there.
Move to earn is where we're going. Or maybe it move to earn audio fitness. Well, if they add the audio fitness, then maybe they are the first. So technically, if they just add that audio fitness, they could claim first. But still, it's
Oh,
stepping.
I get what you mean. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's not
it
the
doesn't
first
make
move to
sense. Yeah.
earn; it's the first move to earn audio fitness.
Aha, aha. You
Wow,
see, is what I'm saying?
what a
Is what
gimmick!
I'm saying?
What a gimmick! I'd rather buy some shoes. This is like a sale to earn.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. There's not that much details. Again, this just came out. We could watch the
Cool.
trailer right there, but we wouldn't be able to hear it. You
Yeah,
would.
you want to pull this up on your end,
Okay.
or
Let me
I'll
do that
play
on
it and
my
you
side.
just want to sound either one.
Well, you want to play it and narrate what's going on? Is that what
Yeah,
you
I'll
want
do
to do,
that. Sure.
Chris?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Bro, this thing's 2 minutes. Maybe we'll watch
Yeah.
just the intro of it. It said 2 minutes.
You could just
All
skip
right.
through it, like skip.
Okay, I feel like
Oh, I can hear it.
yeah, I feel like you can hear it.
No, through your headphones.
Okay, is it good enough? Like, should I just keep? No.
Nah.
Okay, you want to play it because it actually is probably important to listen to.
Oh, it's important to listen. All right,
Yeah,
let me get it up
it's
then.
like a narration, like they're narrating. So I don't want to narrate for their narration.
All right, let's hold on.
I'll pull
Let
this
me pull
down.
it up.
And yeah, we don't have to watch the whole thing, but we'll try to like get a little introduction or something like that.
Yeah, here we go. Hold on, I also gotta set my sound so you can hear it. Hold on 1 second. Mm, can you hear
I
it?
know this looks bad. The world feels broken, right? Polluted, dying. We didn't get that memo. We're hanging on. We're building. But to survive, to make the future better than the past, we need you. So, run like hell, because that's what's coming.
So this is not the metaverse.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Get up! They breached the wall. They set fire to the dock. We don't have much time. Take this. Take my headset. Someone will be listening. They have to be listening.
What the
We'll
hell?
hold
The
them as long
hell
as we
doing
can.
anything?
Go!
I have no clue, Chris. I have no clue what's going on.
Wakey, wakey. Beat the count, runner. Come on. There you go. I'm sketchy, and I'll be with you every step of the way. So will they. But we'll work on that. It won't be for nothing. I promise. You and me have a lot of work to do. Let's go! There's a huge sandstorm
He's earning.
coming. You better run faster, runner! Run!
All right. I think we're good.
Chris, man. Chris.
Well, that was useless.
Chris. So what's going on in the space, Chris?
I don't know.
What's going? What's...
I learned zero about anything to do with the project. I mean, it wasn't a bad trailer, but I think we've talked about this before. But like these projects paying Fiverr to like make some like sick trailers that have like nothing to do with the actual project. Um, like I think like the biggest example of that, even though I do feel like they are going to deliver, is probably Illuvium. Like for like 1 year, we got some like really sick trailers that like bumped up the price of ILV.
Yeah, I thought lithium
But
was a scam. To be
no,
honest with you.
I think it's good. Like I think it's gonna be good, but it's still like they did this for like a year, kind of like
I know. That's
prolonged.
why I was calling it
Yeah,
a scam for
yeah,
the
yeah.
longest time.
But it's legit. Actually, so one of my friends that I'm pretty close to just got picked up as like the one of the lead marketing for Illuvium. He's working for the team now.
Mm,
He's been involved with it for a while. He's very involved in the space too. He's pretty bullish on it. But yeah,
mm.
man, I don't know what this is. Here, let me pull this back up.
All right, let's see. Let's try to figure out what it is. This is my first time ever seeing this website, by the way. I just got the announcement, like the alert, with the partnership with Sandbox. Because
Yeah.
again, I think the real MVP of all this is Animoca brand. Like the serious MVP out of all this. What Ape Land, Animoca brand, Sandbox, Animoca brand, the Phantom Galaxy, Animoca brand, Dustland, Animoca brand. Like, let's be real. That's kind of the real MVP. And with Animoca brand, you do have the KYC. So
Yeah.
ah
So
uh,
my question is, I don't know if you know this yet. Like for these like walk to earn projects, like do you have to have MetaMask on your phone to like prove that you're doing it, or how's that
no.
work?
No, it's like Ninja Alerts on the app. Like you don't.
Okay, yeah, you like making the okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean the first time you got to connect it back then on the web, but after that you should be able to just log in and just go from there. But again, I just got like literally today, I just got the code to get into Steppin, so I'm not too certain exactly how it works yet. So
What
I'm
when you say code, does that just give you a discount or?
no, you need a code to enter the app.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so if you try to
Man,
enter the app.
it's even more like cult based Ponzi than I thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't say that. You said that, but it might be. Yeah. It might be, but I didn't say all that. But yeah, it's you do need a code to the Discord is like over close to 300,000 people on the Discord, and they post out codes too. Like if somebody puts out a code, like it's a channel called Get a Code. A random person's gonna post a code. By the time you copy it and paste it on your app, it's gone. Like it goes very 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 fast. So I finally I couldn't play that game because every time I did it, it was gone. So I was finally able to get it. A friend of mine, Gaussian, I should just call it Gaussian because I can't really say the rest of his name. He came through. He knows somebody who's an investor in Steppin, so he was able to get me a code. I just got it today, so I'm gonna start moving to earn, man.
All right, yeah,
Start moving to earn,
and
Chris.
stepping on the Soul Summer. I didn't think I'd hear it. Didn't think I would hear it.
I didn't either. I did not either. But the Dustland kind of. I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess with Dustland, you
I was
should
just
be
say
able to
like
earn 8 token at some point, right?
that'd be sick. Yeah, let's look at it. So quarter 1 is already completed. They got the little check by it. That was just the NFT registration and airdrop of Kettle Mine NFT, which is the like super cheap one that we saw earlier. Quarter 2, I guess that's what they're heading towards right now. You got the Dustland Runner Alpha on Android. Dose staking, which is I guess is their token.
Mm-hmm.
Rider Alpha on iOS, which is the same missions as Android. Player to player marketplace and Dustland PFP cells. So I guess this is going to be kicking off in quarter 2. I still don't really. Let's go
Wait,
to
scroll down to
Twitter.
Q3. Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, let's go back down. Q3 is the multi-chain launch. Roll out more missions. More TBC.
Meet the team. Okay,
Yeah,
Keith, Mark. All right, they're doxed, so
they
that's a
are docs,
plus.
except for the game writer. But yeah. Move to earn. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I just want to know, like, what are the stats? 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 Like the details. Maybe on the white paper, maybe if I connect to my wallet. Let's look at the Twitter. What
Azuki. More
Dust?
Azukis.
What is it? Dustland? Is that the name of it?
Yes.
D
Yes.
Dustland, maybe. Oh wait, I think I saw it.
You said DDoS land?
That's not it. No, I said the. Um,
Hmm.
the
Oh,
Dust Land. Right. It's not.
I
I
don't
guess
know
I
why
don't
you
have it.
put the.
Well, Dustland didn't pull up anything either, so I guess I don't have a Twitter. Oh, well, here's the token.
Yeah, those token
For ApeCoin.
So
M2E. Oh, it moved iron. Never mind. Things are getting carry. Operation Ape success. Win. Interesting. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it is interesting, man, because it seemed like you might be able to convert something into ape token. Unless if you're not, then I don't know why. They're marketing it with the apes on there. So this again, this just came out like maybe 2 hours ago. So this is all new to us as well. So it's just we're trying to figure out, hey, what's really behind this? What's the move with this? Especially since I just finally got my step in code, and now they want to do this. They want to be the first move to earn people out here. Come on, man, that's
Yeah,
that's
for real.
BS.
So right now the token's down considerably. It's at 0.0. It's at 5 cents. I'm wondering if this brand deal with Animoca Brands this partnership is gonna, maybe a safe play would be buying the token if you're not gonna get involved with the project.
Mm.
I'm interested. I honestly might even throw some money at it just for the heck of it. I mean, it's 5 cents. I I don't know anything about. I'll have to research like the tokenomics
I
of it
mean,
and the
you
white
you
paper and stuff.
love throwing. You're like our scam coin expert on here, Chris.
Yeah, man, I'll buy some to let you guys know how it goes. I do read white papers and tokenomics before buying tokens.
Mm.
But I don't know. Maybe that's a good play. Maybe not. I need to know more about the token. I need to know more about like the partnership detail, because if it's going to be involved with ApeCoin, then maybe it's not going to affect their token either. It is a top 1,000 token, which I mean isn't saying a whole lot, but yeah, I don't know.
Stacks is number 7, isn't it? Or is this the tokens under Ethereum?
No,
Is
this is
this
any
difference?
token. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Yeah, I
exactly.
think Trevor said Stacks was number 7
Hmm.
on his Twitter recently. But
Soul Ada Stacks is probably somewhere up here. But yeah, I don't know. Very interesting to see what you got. What you sent me.
that's the web week that's coming up.
Oh, sweet! This is our
Yeah,
conference.
yeah,
Sweet, let's
yeah.
go. Yeah, I didn't even see this yet.
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's a web week, which is a conference week. It's just scroll down and it'll give you the different speakers. Andrew Wang, I think, is on there as well.
Whoops.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, I will. I'm just trying to.
Uh,
I kind of want to find out some more stuff myself. The Free Day
yeah,
Virtual Conference. That's the one that we announced on June 1st. GameFi and Metaverse
that
Conference. Um, Unmutable, the flagship event for artists, leaders, and technologists working on the music blockchain. That's really cool.
it is, right, especially if you're the host.
We got.
You're just learning about it. How are you just learning about it right now, Chris? You're the host, Chris. You're hosting this
Yeah,
thing,
this
Chris.
is cool, man. Why didn't nobody tell me about this? We got.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are pretty cool speakers we have on here. And if you scroll down, I think Andrew Wang is also on here to be a speaker. I only bring that up because he's currently right now
Yo, nice
hosting
TFT, bro.
Azuki.
Yeah. We got
He's
Azuki.
hosting the space for Ozuki's
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Nice. Didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of people in that space. It
Sweet.
was
That's really cool to Andrew.
6,000 last I checked.
I've attended a lot of Andrew spaces. They're pretty good.
Oh,
He's a
have
very.
you?
Have you ever listened to him speak?
Nah.
He's a good speaker,
Even
and
though I
he
was
knows his stuff.
even though I was at that special event in New York, there was a panel that he was on there. He was speaking, but I don't. When those panels happen, I kind of just duck off and go do something else.
Gotcha. Well,
But
Andrew's
I
a good
haven't really
speaker.
heard him.
I've listened to
Okay.
a lot of his spaces, and he's also just got like a very kind heart and a very
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to say it. A very pure approach. I say that it's kind of funny because yesterday I mentioned how that thing I didn't like that he did.
What do you do?
But either way, I like Andrew all around. It was we were on the topic of like I think somebody sent him a scam NFT, and then he put it as his
Oh, I
yeah
remember.
yeah
I
yeah.
remember.
Then he put it as his verified PFP, but then he listed it for like 4,000. So just as an
Mm.
influencer, I didn't really agree with that. But overall, Andrew's a really good person from what I see and a good influencer in the space. So yeah, I'm excited to
Yeah,
hear Andrew speak.
yeah. I mean, today, like I told you, I was listening to the spaces earlier today. This is my first time actually sitting down and listening to him speak, and it's everything you just said sounds to be true. From what I brief time I'm listening to him, it does sound like he has pure intentions in the space, from what I heard. But as you know, this space is very unfavorable to influencers. So hey, take it with a grain of salt. But I do. He did know exactly what he was talking about. He asked the hard questions that we all wanted to know, especially about why Zagabond was acting like a female to sell his his scams. Like he didn't. He asked everything that we all wanted to know, and I really appreciate that because that's why we're there. We're not there
Andrew,
to circle jerk.
So Andrew interviewed the guy who hacked Creature Toads right after it happened, and on the panel it was Creature Toads, and it was the 17-year-old who stole $300 million. I think I don't remember the exact amount, but it was a lot of money. And it was the most awkward, cringy space I've ever been in my life. But Andrew asked like the most difficult questions to the 17-year-old punk who was just like, "Yeah, I stole the money, and like this is how I did it." And he's like, he was basically like so he ended up sending it back after he got doxxed and caught, and he's like, I don't see what the problem is, I sent it back, but ended up like the Creature Toads had to pay all the gas to send it back, which isn't a cheap
Hey,
thing to do. And I don't know,
that's
but
not. I mean, that's better than not getting anything back, right? Like gas is for them to get their
yeah,
stuff
it
back.
is, but it's
Like,
basically it's because the 17-year-old didn't protect himself. Like he went and did the most typical, which at the time it was newer. The whole like you get control of a mod or an admin on Discord, and then you copy the site URL. That way it looks like they're going to the official site, and then you put a
mhm,
fake mint that sends it directly to your wallet. So that's super common now. You see it all the time. But at the time that
yeah,
he pulled it, it was a little less common. So he actually got
mm,
away with a pretty big deal, and Creature Toads is more official. But what he did wrong was he didn't protect himself. I don't even know if he used a VPN. So like people were like, "Hey, dude,
he's
you
17.
you live here. Like you just stole a bunch of money from me. Like I'm about to ruin your life." So he kind of got backed up into a corner.
Yeah,
So well
sounds like that
deserved.
kid needs to be hired.
Yeah, it needs to
Because
get.
I mean, at 17, being able to do something like that, like when I was 17, man, I was trying to mow lawn for like $20. Like, what are you talking about? This dude hacking for how much? What was that? Millions, right? At least.
Yeah, dude. I want to say it's 300 million, but
Damn.
hack it, hack is probably not the best word because like he didn't really do anything that intensive. Like basically, he did
uh,
exactly what I said. He got a Discord moderator to probably share their screen so that he could get control of their account. And from that, he was
mm,
able to post on the official announcements, tricking people. And then from that, all he had to do is copy and paste the website URL to where or the website to where it looks. You inspect it, you copy it, you paste it. It looks exactly like the original website, and then you just instead of obviously minting to the contract, you make your own fake one, and they just send it
mm.
directly to your address. It's really more of like a scam than a hack, but
Yeah, sounds like something Zagabond would do.
something's probably done.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's just been a hectic day, man. And since you're our scam coin expert, what happened to USDT? The tether? Like,
It was UST. Yeah, that's the. I don't know enough about it to really speak on it. Um, it's kind of funny though. Let me see if I can find it. Um, I was looking into it. Alex Becker again. He's an influencer that I quote a lot just because I think he's hilarious because he doesn't care about anything because he's already rich before he even got into this space. Oh, did he share
mhm.
Illuvium? Dang, I didn't know he shared Illuvium. That's pretty sick. Probably gonna
So
have
they
a
have
bunch
real
of stuff.
gameplay in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Illuvium
They
now?
got beta going right now. For
Oh,
Stable.
I had no
Yeah,
clue.
I was watching my friend share it. It actually looks pretty cool. It looks pretty good. Um, Let me find this tweet he talked about on UST though. Um, so that happened, 30% drop on a stable
Mm.
coin. I love this. So this is the founder 2 days ago. He said, I wonder what Baby Luna will think about my shit post 18 years later. I love chaos. I'm up amusing morning. And then you can listen to influencers about UST depegging for 16 at a time, or you could remember they're all poor now and run whatever. So basically he was talking shit like 2 days ago about how like UST is like immune, and like how people are just like talking like nonsense, and then it dropped 30%. So that was an awesome back post. But I don't know the technicals enough to know how it got depegged to the dollar, or how it's going to get repegged. Because I did see people saying like if it's a stable coin, then it's going to get repegged. So it's the easiest 30% that you could get in the market. I'm not sure how I feel about that if it did drop 30%. So we'll see.
Yeah, it seems fishy. I thought it was USDT. I didn't
No,
know it
no,
was
that'd be a much bigger
UST.
deal.
Okay.
That'd be a much bigger
Yeah,
deal.
that's why. Okay. Okay.
UST. So what people use UST for, from my understanding, is they obviously converted their gains to UST, and they earned like, what was it? There's a very high percentage APY on it by staking it. So it was one of those like, if things are too good to be true, then it probably is. You know,
Hmm.
like so they kind of fell into that category for me. Like USDT is way safer, and other stables, because but the APYs obviously aren't there. So if you're getting an insane APY off of a stable, I would be a little careful.
Mm. Oh, okay, this is good to know. Yeah, this is my first time actually looking into UST. Yeah, I've never really, because I only knew of USDT. So, hey, hopefully it gets repacked. I guess, right? That's what we're hoping for
Yeah.
here. Because I'm
Yes, but again, I don't know enough about the technicals, but I think it's Bings's. I think it's different, obviously, than like USDT and stuff, because this is basically the creator of it, and it wasn't a like foolproof system that they were on. It was basically a token created
apparently.
to be pegged to the dollar, and it wasn't. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Mm.
Never flirted with that before though.
Okay, because you flirted with things much worse than that, Chris.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been rugged.
Much worse than
I've been
UST.
rugged a handful of times, but not by a stable coin. I can honestly say I haven't been rugged by a stable coin.
Not a lot of people can say that.
It's
Okay, yeah. The another big news that just came out also is that Facebook's Meta, they might be going into Polygon network.
you.
You said ew?
Yeah, that's gross.
Why you not a
That's
fan of
fine.
Facebook?
Not a fan of Facebook or Polygon.
Oh, you're not a fan of Polygon? Why?
I say I'm not a fan. I just don't use it that often. If I do a layer
Oh,
two,
okay.
I'll just do like Immutable X or.
Polygon is much better than IMX. Well, in
Mm,
term what I've been using it for,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
getting my money out. It's a lot better
Hey,
than
did you ever get your
IMX.
ETH out? You got your ETH out at IMX. How long did it take?
Yeah, it's like almost a day, man.
Oh gosh.
It's like, yeah. It was pretty bad.
ETH was probably down like
IMX,
10% by the time you got it back.
yeah, yeah. But hey, I still got it back. But I'm just used to Polygon. That's what I've been using. But it's gonna be weird to see what happens once ETH 2.0 or the merge comes out. Like what happens to all these L2 like that? Like their marketing is that it's gasless. You don't pay gas fees. But if Ethereum, the layer one, doesn't need gas fees either, what does that do to you?
No,
Like,
yeah,
what's gonna happen to them?
that's a great thought, and I've thought of. So I had a lot of friends who went heavy onto Immutable X token, like their native token at IMX,
Hmm.
and
Yes.
I always think about that, like if ETH 2.0 is going to crush these layer twos, and there's defenses against it, but like at the end of the day, I guess we'll just have to like wait and see. I know like scalability is big for like these layer twos, but like I don't know if 2.0 is going to like solve that. Um, I don't know. It's just going to be something that we have to watch and unfold. And then it's a running joke, but like, when is he 2.0 going to come out? Like, if it's
This
going to be
year.
like, yeah, but what if it doesn't? You know, like, what if it's like 2 or 3 years from now? Then like those layer twos are going to go
Damn.
much further away than than 2.0 is, at waiting on 2.0. So I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to like watch it play out.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
that say,
think
I didn't buy the token. I didn't buy IMX. I might buy it
it was at
eventually.
$6 last time I looked at it. That was months ago
Oh
though.
yeah, but I told people not to buy then because again, reading the tokenomics, the way they set up is the people that got in early, they were promised a certain amount. They got in for like 10, 20 cents or whatever, but
Mm,
they're only allowed to cash out at certain intervals. So in crypto, that's called token unlocks, and you could
mm,
actually read the token unlocks. So if you're buying, it got up to $10, dude. If you're buying at like $10,
yeah.
like that was so dangerous because the token unlocks haven't even happened yet. People were like dying to dump on you, and they did exactly that. Um,
Damn. I
yeah,
had no
so
clue.
yeah, yeah. So that people got dumped on hard, man. People got in so early and got so much tokens in on the. I get I feel so dumb saying this live, but I get the terms confused on ICO and IPO. But I think it was the ICO where they were able to like get all the tokens.
ICO.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's I guess that's all the news for today, right? Unless you have other stuff, Azuki's again. If you're just joining us, we talked about Azuki's. The founder Zagabon came out. He was from the spaces. From what I interpret from the spaces, that he was getting extorted. So he came out with the information of he created 3 different scams in the past: crypto zunks, crypto funks, and tendies, which I'm not too familiar with tendies. So the price of Azuki's and their beans dropped significantly yesterday after the news came out. Now it's starting to rebound. That's what we talked about today. What else we talked about? Dustland, right, from the apes. The apes, not the apes, and the Mocha brand somewhat with the apes. I don't know how the apes kind of tie into that, but it seems like it does tie into the apes. So they claim to be the first move to earn, right? With audio, move to earn with audio. Although Steppen has been doing this for Solana for a little while, so we'll see how that Dustland goes. That's dropping soon, I guess. And what else? Meta. Meta is gonna be using Polygon, I
Oh,
think, or they're
I
favoring Polygon.
think Instagram is integrating a small batch of NFT integration this week for like profile pictures.
Really? Oh wow, I had
So
no clue.
I'm pretty sure. So that's going to be interesting to see. I've seen both sides. Like some people are really bullish on it because Instagram has so many users. So like people are like,
So
that's
does
more.
Coinbase NFT?
Yes,
What happened to
but
Coinbase,
there's
man?
my argument against that is that everybody that's on Coinbase at least has like a little bit of introduction to like crypto and NFTs. At least on Instagram, you're gonna have like are people that aren't involved at all kind of seeing those NFT profile pictures, just being like, "What is this?" And like even me, like I'm probably gonna change my PFP to an NFT that's hopefully gonna be like a different shape or whatever. That way, like people on my feed, because like my Instagram is just like my personal life or whatever. So like
Mine too.
people on my feed are gonna be like, what is that? And they'll be able to click it, see the NFT detail, hopefully, and just kind of see more
Mm.
about it. So I think that's I don't think we're gonna see an immediate effect on the market, but like I think there's gonna be more interest there. Millions and millions of people are going to be exposed to some of their friends having NFT profile pictures now that are like integrated better. So we'll see. But I
Oh,
also saw
integration, yeah.
yeah. I also saw things though, like good arguments, like just like you said, we thought Coinbase NFT was going to be a bigger deal than it was, and it wasn't a big deal at
Yeah,
all. Um, Somebody said
not at
Twitter
all.
wasn't a big deal. I thought Twitter was. I don't know if it directly affected the
I,
market, but I think Twitter had more of an effect than people give it credit for. Um,
I'm not. I didn't really track it, so I don't know if it did. I just wanted to use it myself, so that was it. So I
yeah,
used it.
yeah, yeah.
That's all I did.
So we'll see how that goes. And I know people are also just against Twitter and Instagram doing that because the argument is that they're just big corporations trying to get your information so they can market you ads or just kind of get like so they can send out to Big Brother your trades. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if you're paying your taxes, then like I don't really care if I'm paying my taxes, so I don't really care if they see my trading. Um, they can also see when I get rugged, and then they can also see that bounces
Yeah,
out, whatever.
this,
So we'll see.
they can
I
see
also
when Chris creates a rug.
yeah, I don't like. I'm not a big fan. I'm
Zunk.
not. I'm not a fan of Mark at all, Zuckerberg. So I don't know. I trust him a little bit less with that than I do
Elon.
like Elon, yeah, or even the owner of Twitter before. I mean, Mark has like open statements of him like tricking people and like manipulating people and just like basically calling them dumbasses afterwards. So I feel like what's going to stop him from doing the same thing for like NFT culture? Like, oh man, I can't believe all these people connected their wallets. Uh, what
I
idiots
mean,
for
he owns the
my
metaverse.
yeah that he stole originally. So
Meta, yeah.
yeah, well, not just Meta, he stole Facebook originally. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But either way, that's some news for this week. Not really news, but like there are
For
still
these
good.
last 2 days, for real. It's news for the
Yeah,
last day, actually 24 hours, really.
yeah, man, things have got crazy, but we are seeing a little bit of bounce back. I'm buying a few things tonight, possibly. So I'll come on the show tomorrow
Oh,
and let you
really?
guys know some of the moves that I'm making. Um, and it looks like some bigger traders, like I said, are still making trades. They're still making money. So despite the market being pretty trash conditions right now, people are still buying. And some projects aren't really even affected that bad because like the holders are so strong. So we'll see
Yeah,
how all this plan pans out.
yeah, and the BBRC, we mentioned it yesterday. I think it seems to be the it hasn't lost money. It's like the only one that hasn't lost money so far, but it's still pre-revealed. So I mean, if you could pull that up, I think it was one of those, maybe number 4 down in that list. I could barely see from over here, but
Oh, let me check. Sorry, on the most bought or most minted.
scroll down. I think you just passed it right there.
Oh yeah. I saw some people
Ivy Buzz.
moving around in this.
Yeah, it seems to be like what the game right now. So it hasn't lost money yet. I don't remember. I don't really remember what
Well, it
it
lost a
launched
little bit.
as.
Oh
I
wait, never
mean,
mind, never mind.
compared to
You're
Mint,
right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. What was mint? Do you know?
that's why I don't
Oh,
know. It might be
gotcha.
point one maybe, or I really don't know.
They
I
got a
didn't make it on
website.
the list. I didn't make it
Oh
on the
yeah.
allow list, so I don't really track those things when I just move on to the next.
Yeah, I get that. I was gonna see if I could find it real quick, but I don't think it shows.
It should show it.
It didn't show at the bottom. Join our team. OpenSea. Oh wait, here it is. Boys. 777. No price. No price. Oh well, it's fine. If I had to, there's one more way that I can check. Actually, through Ninjalerts that I'll try. Oh wait. How do I join? What are the maximum mints? What time is guaranteed? Wow, they
Don't you just
literally do
hate
not
when they
have.
do that? No, don't you
Yeah,
hate when they do
they literally don't
that?
have mint price like anywhere. And oh, here it is. Here it is. 0.12 was the mint price. Shout out to Ninja Alerts
Oh,
for having the mint price when the project doesn't. Or that
yeah,
we can
yeah,
easily see the
right,
mint price when the
right,
project doesn't. So if you don't have
right.
Ninja Alerts, go to ninjalerts.com with 1A. You can buy the NFT, download the app, and see what we're seeing right here. You can also track your favorite wallets, your favorite influencers and whales to see the trades when they make it. Like I was showing my live feed today, see that Pranksy is liquidating hell of a lot today. Kind of concerns
Yeah,
me a little bit, but we'll see. But he also bought a
yeah,
lot. She actually bought a lot yesterday, so we'll see how it goes.
yeah, yeah. I do. I have noticed like some top money, top whales. They might be screaming doom and gloom right now because again, the market goes up and down, but this time around they're being a little bit more cautious than usual. So me personally, I'm not worried, but people are people are taking profits. They are taking money off the table right now. So again, me and you have been preaching a doom and gloom for a few weeks, for a
Yeah, it
few
doesn't
weeks before it
doesn't
happened.
surprise me
Yeah,
at all.
yeah. So we ain't really we've been subtly telling our audience this whole time, like, hey, the market might go down after that A plan come out,
Yeah,
But if they listen, they might be a little bit more, not as sad.
yeah, for
well,
sure.
hopefully people do go out and smell the fresh air. I do believe everything's gonna bounce back at some point. If not this week, maybe next week, maybe the next week, maybe the next week. It's we're here for a long time.
2023 is our
We're
year, man.
2023.
Yeah, that's when we're gonna bounce back.
No, I'm trying to bounce back in 2 weeks, max, max, max. I need that bounce to come
I'm
right
just
back.
kidding. Yeah, man, that'd be great. Like I said, some of the things I'm scooping up tonight, I'm banking on a bounce back as well, but we'll see how it goes.
Like, what are you watching? You never got a birthday NFC?
No, I didn't have time, man. I was pretty busy all day. So
Busy having
I didn't.
fun.
Yeah, I didn't have time to set up my Cardano wallet and find a good project.
This guy. Hold on, man. Let me just give you a round of applause, anyways, man. we didn't use this all day throughout the whole show. This is the end of the show, so hey, I'll give your Cardano wallet a round of applause, Chris. You've earned it.
Yeah,
and it was your birthday
tomorrow, so
I won't see it on Ninjalerts, that's for sure.
Nah, I'm actually gonna buy
the Palm Network.
I'm gonna buy some things late tonight.
Okay. So you don't want to let anybody know? You don't want to be front ran?
Nah, man. Leave it a surprise for next episode.
Actually,
or
what?
You can buy Ninjalerts, the NFT, and you can follow my wallet, and then you'll find out right when I do it. So that's not incentive to go buy Ninjalerts right now. I don't know what it is.
It's not.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what
it's not, man. I don't think rugs show up on Ninjalerts like that. So everything you do buy don't really show up.
I'm buying some blue chips, man. Some underground blue chips.
Really? Yeah. Really?
We'll see.
Are you just saying that, or
I don't know?
You're buying some more Quacky Ducks or something?
My wallet. Yo, dude, Quacky Ducks has paid off. Oh, look, this is a Spring 79 wallet on something. Let's see what this is.
Refresh.
Azuki. Let's go. Here it is, Gunner. The not left version of Crypto Funks and Azuki. 10K in supply at 0.01 each. Gas optimized. Let's go, dude. I gotta go, man. I gotta go buy. What, 0.1? These things are 0.1.
Zero trade volume.
You're right. I need to go mint
Yeah, it's still.
Dude. I got this.
I'm sure you will. I am sure. I am 100% sure you will, man. They're facing the right, and this. I applaud people that did this. I usually hate stuff like this, like because you know how they there's always rug that comes out of NFC projects. Crypto Funks being one of those that copy your IP and just make them look the other way and just copy your IP. To come to find out, Azuki's. The founder of Azuki's was behind something like this. So it's very fitting that people would do a Rugzuki, man. I would support Rugzuki over
Rugzuki. All right, you heard the alpha here first on Rugzuki. So thank you, everybody.
It's basically a crypto funk.
It's basically crypto funk. That's funny, but some people won't consider it a rug. So it's all good. But anyways, guys, we will see you tomorrow at the same time, and peace out.